Hi guys, and we're back today with another video. Today we're going to collide two of my favourite things. Currently enjoying playing FortNite, as you probably can tell, and malware analyzation. So there is thousands of these apps going around at the minute to download FortNite for your Android phone. And simply what I've done here is I have Googled it. We have come up with the top 3 results. So we're going to come over to here, and we're just going to copy the link that he's providing to what appears to be a legitimate copy of FortNite for Android. But for those of you guys who follow FortNite will know that there is not actually an Android version out yet to the public. So this is the link he gives you. And we're going to download the FortNite app to save time. I've already done it, and so we've chucked it up onto VirusTotal, and as you can see already, we're getting good suspicions that this app might be bad. And if we look at the relationship to other apps, we can see that several other files similar to this have been uploaded, different names, 8 different copies. A good sign we're on the right right sort of track. We can see that it goes for some kind of download at some point. We can't see exactly what data it goes for. We can see at some point it loads a music service. So what's it actually doing? So we're going to come over here to hybrid analysis, and I will put all of the links into this in the description. And you can see our report. There's our VirusTotal report that we have open up here, and we're going to open the malware report, which is here, and we can see there is some very suspicious activity going on with this binary. You're getting some odd flags thrown. Not to mention it's rather a large APK. It is tempting to access the internet over here, but it doesn't really tell us what it's doing. We can see there's some interesting strings extracted, but I've been through them and there's not particularly many that fulfill the what I want to know sort of thing. So instead we came over here and we've gone to an APK site that's designed to reverse engineer APKs. For those of you who don't know what an APK is an Android app. Pretty much, it's the installer file. We can see that it's got some hard-coded URLs, and Sophos has detected it as a fake app, which is not a surprise at this point. We know that FortNite hasn't got an Android version, and that the beta version is invite only, so you have to have an account that is already validated to play it. So we're going to check it up on another analyzation, and this one's still going. I haven't used this one before, but it's still going. I'm just going to leave it to it. We might actually we're going to refresh the page and just see if that helps. It failed. That's not a surprise. It was a very big file. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back to my desktop quickly, and we're going to have a look at it. So as you can see, I've already gone through the procedure of dumping it. And there's a very interesting thing you can do with APKs, as well as Android iPhone apps, is that they're actually just RAR archives or zip archives. They're just a compressed archive. So you can actually just click open and see what's inside of one. So although you can't see the code, and yes, WinRAR, we know you want me to buy the professional version. If we come into the resources, we can actually see all of the resources it loads. And because I've already been through this file, and I've already been through all of the other parts of this, we can see that there's actually a load of video files in this Android app, which is slightly peculiar. Why would there be videos in an Android app? And you might be thinking the same thing. So I decided I would extract it. And this is what we got. We got the entire folder extracted out, just as you would with a zip file. And we can come down to the bottom and into raw. And there you go. Now this is extremely suspicious. We have the boot screen. We have the boot screen in multiple parts. And we also have the final screen and the FortNite loop file. So this is where you start getting very much suspicious. So it appears that what the author has done is they've just taken the video of it booting, probably on Xbox, or perhaps on Android, on iPhone, cut it up into smaller pieces, probably to take parts out, make the file slightly smaller, and exactly why they've done that, you don't know. It might just be that the file was too big. So if we come back out to our Internet Explorer, we have a application, a JavaScript decompiler here for Android, and I'll link this in the description as well. And we can see, looking through the main file, so this is the main chunk of code that gets executed, as you can see here. We can come down, and one of the main activities this does is sets an on-click limit listener. So what that does is it waits for you to click the screen. And in a minute I'll show you exactly why this listener is in here. But it has this nice, very nice URL attached to it, which you're starting to think, URL that isn't the FortNite server? I wonder what this is doing. And this is where the app comes to fruition. This app is purely there to make money. It has no chance of ever playing Fortnite. If we come over here, we can see that we went to the URL. So we just pasted the URL in here. And we did a wget to get the code at the other end. And we can see this rather suspicious looking JavaScript page that gets loaded into the background. And why would this be loaded into the background? Well, you've guessed it, folks. As soon as you start loading the game, you start getting strange tracking errors. So if we come down to the playback, you see we start getting these strange clicky messages every now and then. Well, these messages, because this analyzation tool is actually offline, it doesn't have an access to the internet, it can't get to this page. And so every time you open the app, it asks you to verify that you're human, which makes whoever is publishing this app a small amount of money each time. Probably, I don't know, maybe a couple of pence a time, or maybe a couple of cents if you're in the US. Depending on how much, I don't actually know. I've never used this strange verify you're human, fill in a ad page for us before, but it's designed to make money. So once it calls that, all it does in its code is it jumps to this nice big section and starts, if you verify it, it's a very important part, you have to verify it. You have to fill in the verification. All it starts doing is loading video formats. So you can see here, create new video view, set visibility, go to download status, successful download status, it starts another video, else it starts another video, and that's it. The last thing in the code is that it starts the last video, which is the loading screen. So you never even get to the fake login page on this app. And that's it, guys. It's not that hard to reverse engineer an Android app. So for anyone who's interested, I will be putting all of the links in the description for all these sites. If you follow the link to my blog, I will put all of the exact reports I have on my blog, so you can go through the exact same virus total pages I went through, the exact same hybrid analysis pages I've gone through, and the exact same decompilers and wgets and things like that. So guys, this has been a great mashup of Fortnite and malware analyzation, and if you've enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe. It will help me out. If you've enjoyed this video, like it. And if you find another Android app claiming to be Fortnite which you think is slightly suspicious, if you post it in the description, I will try and make enough time to go and have a look at it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and this is me signing out. Hey guys, and if you are a Fortnite player and you are having issues, click on this nice Fortnite video if you are having issues joining a party. And if you are not, if you would like to indulge in some programming, then here's our antivirus project that we're currently doing, and feel free to join in.